welcome back. You finished week 3. I am so proud of you. I am truly proud of you. Because knowing that you're sticking through this and that you keep going after it tells me something about you. And it tells me that your heart is ready to heal. It tells me that you're open to the idea of healing. You see, one of the things that grievers don't understand is that they have choices. Grievers have choices. We think most times when we come upon our grieving experience that our only choice is to be in pain and to suffer alone. And that's not true, friends. Grievers have choices. One of those choices is to heal. The second choice is to learn everything you can about grief, which is right where you are right now. And that's what this is telling me about you. Another choice is to go sit down and act like this didn't happen and just turn our backs to it. And then guess what would happen? I would meet you 20 years from now and you're still going to be in the same spot you are now. So let's talk about some of the things that you learned this week. We talked a lot about avoiding emotions and all the tools that we use to avoid. May I ask you, what tool are you using to avoid? For me, it was alcohol. I used wine. It was much easier to get that glass of wine and drink it at night so that I could just forget the pain. I didn't want to think about losing another nephew. I didn't want to think about my dad being sick. I just needed to get away. We know that grievers will use alcohol, drugs, sex, pornography, isolation. Are you isolating? It's one that is so easy to use, right? I don't go to the parties with my friends. They're inviting me, but I'm not going. I don't go hang out with the group that I used to hang out with. I don't even want to sit on the couch and be with my husband because just doing that feels so miserable. I don't even want to do normal living things. I want to avoid them. I'm not cooking. I'm not cleaning the house. I can't get things done. It's natural for us to avoid. We want to do everything we can to get away from this pain. But as I shared with you in the last video, try sitting in it just a little bit. Try journaling it just a little bit. Be open to the idea of healing. One of the questions we often get that causes us to struggle so much is why? Why did he have to die? Why did you have to take her? I wasn't ready yet. I'm still raising small children. I need him here with me. Here's the thing that I can tell you right now to be true. I don't know the answer to your why. And I didn't know the answer to mine way back when. But what I do know is as you're on the journey and you're working through all of the pain and all the unwanted emotions that you don't want to feel and all the things you're resisting, the why starts to become clear to you. It will become clear to you and you'll get the answer to that question. And I'm here to also tell you that sometimes you just have a need to not know the answer. It just sort of dissipates. Erica and I are living our best life. We have that for us. I will never go back to being who I was before Austin died. I will never go back to being his amazing aunt. I won't go back to being the oldest daughter of Tony before he died. I can never go back to being Sharon's best friend. But you know what I can be? I can live my best life, and I'm doing that now. As much as I can, I'm living my best life. We have that for us. We want it for you too.